Have you ever replayed a conversation in your head and suddenly thought, why did I say it like that? Or worse, did that sound rude? Did I overshare? Did I make it awkward? Nothing actually happened. No one reacted badly, but your brain decided it was time to hold a full post-conversation autopsy. If you do this, you are not insecure, broken, or socially bad. You are responding to something much deeper, and once you see it, this habit makes a lot more sense. Most people think they second-guess because they said the wrong thing, but that is not usually true. Second-guessing happens after the conversation, when your nervous system finally has space to react. During the interaction, you are focused on reading cues, staying regulated, and being understood. After it ends, your brain goes, okay, now let's check for danger. So you'll replay everything not because it was wrong, but because your brain is scanning for social threat. This is not overthinking. It is post-interaction vigilance. It's your nervous system doing a safety check after you've left a situation. You're not analyzing your performance. You're searching for any sign that your connection with someone might be at risk. This is a subtle but powerful shift in perspective. It's not about what you did wrong. It's about your deep biological need to stay connected and safe. At a very basic level, humans are wired to avoid rejection. For people who learned early that words could be misunderstood, used against them, or judged harshly, the brain becomes extra alert. So after you speak, your mind asks questions like, did I say too much? Did I sound stupid? Did I offend them without realizing? It does this not because something actually went wrong, but because in the past it sometimes did. Your brain is not criticizing you. It is checking. Are we still safe? It's trying to protect you from the pain of disconnection or disapproval. Think of it as a smoke detector. It's designed to be sensitive, and sometimes it goes off when there's no fire, but its intention is always to keep you safe from harm. Your brain is simply trying to preemptively catch any social misstep before it can lead to rejection. You might notice this happens more with certain people. People you want approval from. People whose opinions matter. People you do not want to disappoint. That is because emotional importance increases emotional risk. When a relationship matters, your brain raises the stakes. So even neutral interactions feel high pressure in hindsight. That is why you can say the same thing to a stranger and feel fine, but say it to someone close and replay it for days. It is not about confidence. It is about attachment. The more you care about someone, the more your brain wants to ensure that bond is secure. The second guessing isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of how much that person means to you. Your brain is just working overtime to protect a valuable connection. Replaying a conversation is not the issue. Problem is that your brain always assumes the worst interpretation. It never says, they probably understood what I meant. They likely did not think twice about it. I was allowed to be human. Instead, it jumps straight to, that was embarrassing. I made it weird. That habit usually comes from environments where mistakes were highlighted more than grace was given. So now your inner voice tries to correct you before anyone else can. It's an old pattern, a preemptive defense mechanism. You learn somewhere along the way that it's safer to find your own faults before someone else points them out. The real challenge isn't the replay itself. It's the harsh conclusion you draw from it. So, what actually helps? The goal is not to stop second-guessing entirely. The goal is to change how you respond to it. Instead of asking, why did I say that? Try asking, what was I trying to communicate? Instead of assuming you messed up, remind yourself, I am allowed to speak imperfectly. I do not need to perform to be accepted. One conversation does not define me, because most of the time, the person you are worried about has already moved on, and the only one still judging you is the part of you that learned it had to be careful to be safe. It's about offering yourself the grace you're so worried others won't give you. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more.